Hello, Professor. A lovely evening to you. My name is Jacob Emmanuel, and I will be explaining the case involving Diana and our client using the ideal ethical decision-making framework. First, I'd like to go over the fact Diana shared private information about a client relapse with the client father. And she also forced the client into group therapy without the client consent. So the client became upset, the father was angry, and Diana is now distressed and she's trying to withdraw at work. This shows a confidentiality breach and a boundary issue because Diana also had a social relationship with the client father. So now, looking at the perspective, number one perspective I would like to talk about is that the client wanted support, but then expected confidentiality and the right to choose our own treatment. Number two perspective, the father was worried for his daughter's safety, which is understandable. Number three perspective, Diana thought she was helping, but now she feels so ashamed of herself. On the other hand, Shreya, her colleagues, want to protect both the client and Diana. So, and the last perspective here is that the practice has to follow the law and uphold professional standard. Then, speaking of the key ethical principle in this case scenario, number one ethical principle is confidentiality. The client private information should be protected at all costs. Two, autonomy. The client had the right to decide if she wanted group therapy. Three, non-maleficence or do no harm, which is in other words trying to say that sharing information or forcing treatment cause harm to the client trust. Number four, beneficence. Why Diana may have wanted to help, action must respect the client wishes. And number five here, then that will be professional boundary. Having a social relationship with the client father created a conflict of interest. So if she has maintained that professional boundary, this will not be happening. So in terms of justification, the most important priority are protecting the client, confidentiality and autonomy, repairing harm to the therapeutic relationship and ensuring client safety. And at the same time, Diana should receive supervision and support so she can learn from this situation. Overall and in conclusion, I believe that the ethical path forward, is to address the client concerns directly, notify the supervisor, and ensure policies are properly followed 100%. This balance compassion for Diana with duty to protect the client and at the same time uphold professional standard. This will be my submission for now. Thank you so much for this opportunity for giving to me as a student to reflect my thought on this case scenario. I love it and I hope to see more of reflection like this in future. Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you.